You are a genuine human being walking this earth. You are original. You are one of a kind. And don't you ever forget that. Welcome back or welcome. My name's Domas. And today I wanted to check in with you, see what's happening. Still out here in the winter time. And just been thinking about this. Been listening to a lot of hip hop recently, rap, old stuff, and I remember the days when I was like a little kid and I got my first CD player, first and only, and I started buying these like pirate CDs and listening to like 50 Cent and Eminem and first rappers that I heard. And I don't know what it's about, rap culture and this whole thing is like really tunes in with the anger in you. And you don't have to be angry to listen to that stuff, but when you listen to it, you feel the power, you feel really, you don't feel like, I'm just like, you feel like really I got this shit, whatever's going on in my life, I can figure it out, I can get over any hurdles. And that's what I've been fueling off the last couple of days or last week or ever since I talked to you last. And that's what I was thinking, we each have a gift to this world to bring, our own style, our own way of being that really nobody else has. And yeah, we collect bits and pieces from other people, from our influences, from our inspirations, but nobody has a brain like you have. Nobody has thought patterns that you have. Nobody has gone through experiences that you have, and those experiences taught you some things. Those experiences taught you how to deal with life, what to do and what not to do. Like, I always think about addictions as a good teacher, I've been thinking about that recently as well as I've been listening to some of the stuff that I haven't heard from like Eminem, and I didn't even know that he almost died overdosing on methadone, and like that got his shit together, or he got scared that he's gonna die, and he started getting sober for other people, like his children and even for himself, and I think about addictions like I didn't choose to be an addict. I didn't choose my family. I didn't choose to, or at least I think that I didn't choose, but maybe the soul did the opposite thing and it chose this experience. It chose like where it wants to go in this lifetime. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to make a lot of money or you need to like become big or something. It's like maybe you just need to learn certain things that your soul needs to learn, like how to be peaceful, how to be calm, how to be genuine to your own soul, to your own being. And that's the hardest thing to do. Like, that's part of why I stopped all of that stuff, like stopped using substances, because I felt like I wasn't being genuine to myself and to other people. Like, I didn't feel like I was genuinely supposed to be in the city where I was living in, because it wasn't where I was from. So I came back here. Don't know if I'm gonna stay, but for now I'm living here and everything seems to be going great and settling down. And I just thought, we each have our own path. and it doesn't matter how many mistakes you've made, so-called mistakes, you are still going on a certain path, and you're not swaying from it, even if you feel like you are sometimes. I think it's all laid out for you. You know, when you get those deja vu moments, I always think that it's like a moment in life that was prepared for you from a while back, and you go into almost like another dimension, and you're like, wait a minute, this happened before, you know, and it really feels like it has happened. Like, it's such a magical moment. Like, you feel like you're in a dream, but you're in the reality, you know, and you've dreamt that before, and it's crazy. Like, I don't know how to explain that. Like, yeah, science can explain that as it's like a glitch in the brain or whatever, but I don't know. I've got my stpd, you know, got my magical thinking going, and I feel like I need to be honest and genuine and tell you that. Other things is like, I've been painting quite a lot, and it's hard to focus, especially when I like watch these police interrogation interviews. I don't know why, like, of all of these like killers, and people, like, police asking questions to them, and I'm like just seeing them lie and try to get out of the situation, and things how they react and stuff, and just interested in the mind and the brain, you know, like, why does somebody think in such a way? Like, what something breaks in a person that starts to commit like gnarly crimes. So I've been painting while doing that, and I'm painting like almost like a religious piece, not almost, but like a religious piece, and it's quite big, so I'm like, it's really hard to focus, you know. I find myself like swaying off the focus of the center, and you know, even just to focus on creativity, it's not an easy thing. Like, I used to think, like, so what? So anybody can create a song, or anybody can create a piece of art, you know, like me myself being an artist. But then I realized that it's not that easy. It's not easy at all, to be honest, to make something that will touch another human being, you know. But if you want to touch another human being, then it's gotta touch you first. Somehow you gotta have some strong connection with it if you want to make like something good, something worthwhile. It has to mean something to you, it has to be powerful to you, and then other people can relate to it. I think that's the trick, you know. You feel like your brain thinks that you have to make this, or you have to make that, or you have to be like somebody else, or like, you know, but really it's your heart that knows what to do. It's your heart that will go, no, this is the thing. This is really the thing. I know you don't want to do it. I know you don't want to look at that part of yourself. I know you feel like you're better than that, or that shouldn't have happened in your life, but that's really what you should look at. Like, your flaws, your like imperfections, you know. I think that's, or at least that's my style. I don't know, everybody's different, so I don't know why I focus a lot on the things that aren't perfect, you know. Like, for me, that's the beauty, because you're not trying to be perfect. You're not trying to like glaze over nice layers. Like, you're just doing you, you know. You're not like polishing something until it's like really like overly polished, you know. You're working on it, but you're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to be yourself. And I think that can be applied to anything in life, and hopefully this video is making any sense because I haven't recorded anything for a while, and I feel like maybe it gets a bit repetitive when I do it every day, but after a week or so, I don't remember what I was talking about anymore. So I don't know what to talk about almost. It feels like it, you know, but then you turn on the camera and whatever happens, happens. So I don't know, hopefully you found something good in this. I don't know if I made any conclusions. Other than that, just want to say I'm proud of you. You keep working on yourself, just doing a little bits every day to make yourself better. You got this, you know. If you have any problems, always do the first thing that you think it should be fixed about you. Like for me, it was addictions. I had to quit everything. Like I had to be honest with myself. I had to quit being nuisance to myself, to my own brain, to my own psyche, you know. I had to be, sorry about that. I had to cut people off, to be honest, because I thought that I was like those people, you know, but I wasn't. I thought I was gonna be like in certain surroundings where I was supposed to be, and that wasn't my place to be. I had to come back to the roots of where I am from. So get back to the roots of who you are. Not necessarily the city, but your own thing, your own child, you know, your own inner child that you've forgotten about maybe. I've forgotten about him. So I'm glad to be back with him, even for a little bit every day. And you owe yourself that, just to be with yourself, with your inner child every day, at least a little bit, 5-10 minutes, maybe even more. Maybe eventually you'll realize you don't want to leave that child anymore. So anyway, enough blabbing. The main things were said. Hope you have a nice day, morning, evening, nighttime. I love you guys. Stay focused. Stay true to your heart. You got this. You got this. You got this. You're strong. You're stronger than you think that you are. Keep it lit. Take care and peace.